Hey everyone, it's Rockman. Hey Ratmus. Something's humping and a bumping. Damn it! Hey Fish, how's it going? Thanks for the host.
Boo.
Hi.
Hi, it's not Rockman.
What a pleasant surprise.
Hi, Zeus. What are you trying to get? Are you obviously taking an antacid fish? Dum 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 dums, or whichever you like.
Whoa.
That's it.
You could be heartburn free with Pepsid AC is what that reminded me of. Thanks, bro. I thought you said you weren't going to be able to gift any more subs. I think antacid doesn't
Yeah, I think it's
mess
fine.
with pain meds.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a Pepsid that's like berry flavored. It's not actually that bad.
I don't take antacid, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I made you take an antacid here once because you were like, oh, I'm like, here, take this. Feel better. And you did. I was like, see, isn't it magic?
Don't remember that. Whoa, I guess Fish now is 3 months, so you have a green Mega Man now.
Green.
GG. And yes, 12 is not quite Bon Jovi, but almost. Water.
Well, since I know Ratmus will be interested in Fish will be interested because she's worked with doggos and stuff. We got Apollo to the vet today because over the weekend it looked like he had injured his paw. But like it got better like the following days. Like he wasn't being around as much and stuff. Well, the vet figured out that it's not his paw or his leg, but it's his back. He's having slipped discs, which at least it's nice knowing what it is now, and that makes sense. And especially since it's been a repetitive thing, but like it like on and off. Apollo, the active one who likes to jump from places, who likes to run everywhere, the one who can't do those things anymore. At least for 2 weeks, he's not supposed to run, jump, etc., etc. Yes, Apollo. He's the cream one, apricot. Ah, sorry, fish. How do you fill up forward on?
Same way you tell Floridon and anything else. Look up in the strategy guide what the enemies are and figure it out, or wait till you get to the next 10. I'm not bothering to worry about what floor I'm on. I'm just murdering enemies and going.
Eight. Why do you collect more of their necklaces even though you don't need them?
Hoping to steal some magic. One of them gave me a heart, that guy gave me a bomb. Didn't give me any magic. Arrow, heart. Let this one dry.
You have hats, but then 12 is green choo-choos. So I don't know if whatever into them might give you magic or just jelly. Whoa! No, I didn't hear about that. Just jelly.
That's pretty awesome, although it still probably won't make me shut up from talking about Break Time National Pool Tour. But remind me to congratulate him if I see him.
Rockman, doesn't that make you want to actually do a Portal 2 run and verify your
No.
whateverness? No. Green Bokoblin. Bokoblin.
Hey, Cobra, how's it going?
Ah, Cobra.
It's nice that they have hearts. Nobody's had magic so far. So, having it your way means going to Burger King and saying, yeah, I'd like a Whopper, but can you make it, with a tenderloin? My way, Cobra's way. And they legally cannot refuse you because of their motto. A pork tenderloin Whopper might actually make me want to go to Burger King. Is that what your brother would order, Song? An Impossible Whopper with bacon?
Yes, that is how he would phrase it. Absolutely.
DK has this obscure podcast where him and this friend talk about, I don't know, movies. But they talked about that Impossible Whopper, and of course DK was like, oh, it tastes fine. I don't even miss the beef. And the guy's like, that is not, like, anyone who says that that's just the same as beef is insane. Like, it tastes like soy. Like, don't try to say it's not. Like, if you want to eat it, that's fine, but don't say it tastes like beef, because that's ridiculous. I don't care enough to go to Burger King and try it out and end up burning it with rubbing alcohol.
No, that's another thing. Like, I respect my cousins for, because two of my cousins are vegetarian, but neither of them actively try to, like, oh, I eat this, and it's so much like meat, I love it, blah, blah, blah. No. like at least one of them, the one that actually stopped eating meat to support the sister who is more animal rights stuff, was just kind of like, I don't really miss it. Like, she gave it up because she's like, it wasn't that important to her. And so that makes everything much easier, because you're not having to, like, cook anything that trying to pretend it's something else.
In other words, if you're gonna eat vegetables, just eat vegetables. Don't like try to
Yeah.
make it into a sausage or a burger.
Well, I don't mind veggie burgers so much that are like a tofu burger is fine, especially if you're like, it's a tofu burger and you grilled it and you're not trying to like weirdly flavor it or something somehow, some way.
Like those black.
Like veggie burgers make sense because burgers themselves are just ground up meat. Veggie burgers, ground up vegetables.
But now my dad's eating black bean patties like Steffi.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
smells terrible. Oh, Wizrobe had magic.
Give me your magic ball. Two Armos. 4 Armos.
Oh.
Armos Knight. 2. How are these supposed to be difficult enemies?
Difficult for losers who suck.
Yellow choo-choos.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Like if these
Sorry,
are...
I didn't tell you soon enough.
I already had a feeling when I charged it up. I was like, these are electrical, I'm fucked.
Actually, you should have seen what those give you, because you don't get yellow chew jelly. Red bubbles.
So Cobra is planning on streaming Mega Man 3 blind.
That's one of your favorites, right?
Yep.
That's one you don't allow me to play, right?
I don't allow you to play any Mega Man game, yes. For the good of all mankind and our relationship.
like part of
Didn't
me
we
wants
just-
someone to, no, you don't let your
Yeah,
boyfriend
didn't we just
say
talk
what you
about?
can and cannot play. And I'm like, no, he does it for my sanity.
Didn't we just talk about my boyfriend doesn't allow me to do X? What are you talking about? How can you be so blah blah blah?
I know. Yeah, you already know, man. Right? It's kind of like, someone come in here and say that. And I'm like, no. He says, don't do that because I make everyone sad. Like myself. So much sadness and pain.
I mean, it's like you played Mega Man 2 for like less than an hour, and it was basically like Super Mario 3D World was for me. So you, at that point, said, these games are never going to be played by me.
I actively was not having fun. I was like, this is not fun. How do you like this? This is not fun. But that's me. Not.
Fish still needs to finish Mega Man 2, right, Fish? I was going through my liked videos on YouTube, and I came across the one where it was the highlights of the Mega Man 2 race. That was me, Blake, Fish, and some other people. It was I think Blake made a highlight.
Where Lizard did the Heat Man thingy.
No, this
with it.
This was not with Lizard or Doom.
Ah.
This was before that. Fish was racing it blind and only beat like a couple of Robot Masters, which is fine for a blind race attempt. So I'm like, Fish, when are you going to finish that? Probably never, but again, just like Break Time National Pool Tour, it's something I can keep talking about because I'm interested in pool and I'm interested in Mega Man, and I can just yank their chains, right, Fish?
That's fine. Rockman recently had a conversation about all the things he wants me to finish playing. I'm like,
yeah, Song probably would like to try to finish 100%ing Mario 64, but the problem is I forgot when I went to her house the last time that I was supposed to bring the thing that
a doohickey.
The doohickey, that her Nintendo 64 is busted and needs a doohickey.
No, it is not fully busted.
Well, it's got a problem where it's freezing, and we think we might know how to fix it if I had given her the part that I forgot about, blah, 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 so...
Much better.
But I would, eventually like to get that doohickey, and maybe eventually, once the doohickey is doohickied, then maybe Mario 64 will continue. Well, speaking of which, do you have any? Have you been able to? Well, are you going to maybe try tomorrow to do something with the stacking to see if you can fix it and try streaming it again?
I plan to look up on the internet the settings that I do have control over. What do they actually mean? Like when I was switching them, I could not tell what they were doing.
Right.
Not to say that they weren't doing something. So I want to actually figure out what is being done and if those things will fix.
Right, gotcha. That sucks. That should be through the
Sorry,
game.
I was going somewhere and then I forgot. For those wondering, other people have this problem, and I don't know if they've actually figured out what it is.
Is
something with my eyes.
Well, if after you were talking about it on stream or whatever, and you're like, it's not motion sickness because of this, that, or the other, it's something with that. I thought, is it eye strain?
Yes. It's essentially my eyes are trying to cope with something, and whatever they're coping with is just not working. Like, playing the game, my eyes hurt. Like, the muscles of my eyes were overworking trying to do something. I don't know what, or anything like that. And it makes you feel the same way motion sickness makes you feel. But motion sickness is an ear fluid imbalance when you're actually moving. This made me feel the same motion sickness symptoms, except it was my eyes. Some type of, and obviously it's different than epilepsy, but it's probably very close to epilepsy. And it's like I don't experience epilepsy in the terms of like if someone's flashing lights at me, I'm fine. But something with the frames of that game is messing with me. And it does it with other games. Portal 2 does it to a smaller extent. Especially, you know that the elevator room in Portal 2, where you need to climb up and then fall down the elevator shaft. So, like a long circular room in Old Aperture.
Like where you're climbing up after the lemon rant?
Probably. Like you're climbing up and you're walking on some floorboards and stuff, or some like wooden planks to get around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one really made me dizzy the first time I played it. And as you know, I played the game over and over, so I get less dizzy or not dizzy at all. But it did not make me nearly as dizzy as some other games have. So.
So obviously you're gonna look up on the internet and stuff. Have you ever thought of, asking your doctor?
They probably wouldn't know what it is. Or they'd be kind of like, well, just don't play them.
Damn doctors.
Well, I don't think there's an actual anything they could, like, anything online for other people who have been trying to, like, ask doctors stuff. It was like, they were suggesting all the things you would do for motion sickness, which is to fix the symptoms, not fix the problem. Or do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of it is symptom control versus like it's either symptom control or find this setting in the game and change it to this. Those are the two options. Because it's like ginger pills and Dramamine and stuff are more things to suppress the bleh. I think fish just like ice arrows on these guys and just like destroy them.
swiped at me with a spear, but it went through me because I was in the Read Dead Scared cutscene.
Dark Choo-Choo's Winged Mothula. You could use the ice arrow on the Winged Mothula and see if it works. See? Red! That was right. That's... He just goes, "You're red!" There are 5 Dark Choo-Choos. Why does the hammer animation have to take so long?
That's how they get you.
5 bows, 2 moblins. What if a Poe possessed a moblin? Where does that light come from?
Jesus.
Blue bubble, 4 stopples.
Oh, man.
They're on whatever 39.
Home run.
Just like my Octoball Derby that I finally got and was like, that was cheap and I shouldn't have won that. And you're just like, yeah, you did. And I'm like, yeah, but I should not have won that.
I clipped that because that was awesome.
Yes, we highlighted it. I'm still mad at it. Other times I should have won, and then that time it was like, no.
Let's, you say that, and yeah, I can recall instances where I'm playing a game and I'm trying to do something really hard, and I think I'm doing really well, and then I fail
24
horribly.
emblems.
And then other times, then the one time I get it, it's like I should not have won that. What the hell? That was bullshit.
Choo-choos, lots of them. 30 of them. Various colors.
Including electric, I'm sure.
Yes, 10 are electric. Next is Wizrobes. That was some nice ice effects. I'm assuming you're just gonna. Bobo. Four Redeads, 2 Salsas. Where you need bomb arrows or bomblings or something.
That would be nice. Is that crazy, or did that Scalpel doing a whirlwind attack actually kill the Redead? How many more floors?
You're on 45. Next, you have Moblin and 2 Dark Nuts, and then 3 Wizroads and 2 Darknets, and then 3 Stalfos, and then 4 Mighty Darknets, and Moblin Bus.
Amazing how you fucking missed everything possible. Literally Z targeting. Can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. Targeting the wrong one. Fired like 10 arrows, none of them hit.
Moblin Darknet.
Not trying to do any of this.
Three Wizroad, 2 Darknets, Electric Barriers. Stuffles. Stuffles. Everyone Stuffles. All of them Stuffles.
Worst fucking enemy in the game.
Did you see that LGBTQ history will be taught in Illinois schools? You're done! Yay! GG! Woo! Yay! Whoopee! Sploosh! So what's next? Daisy, dance, dancing, dancing, dancing.
Yes, please.
Oh, awesome. Seriously though, why doesn't your grandmother like sell that suit as a fast marketing whatever? She could make a crap ton of rupees.
Uh-huh.
What? The Rockman.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to come up with theories on how Link's parents died?
No, that's morbid.
I'm thinking they were crushed by the giant boulder when they were trying to visit the fairy in the forest. Wouldn't this island be much better with statues everywhere?
This island would be much better if somebody nuked it to hell. Where's this Triforce piece located?
B5.
Did you say B5?
D. As in dog. Which isn't very helpful because bog is totally a word too.
Damn it. Oh, yeah, but nobody says B as in bog.
Yeah, but you could really confuse someone and have fun with them if you did. Like, think of all the trolling you could do. But D is Delta, not dog. Okay, that's just weird. Like, I know A is alpha, but they spell it here as ALFA, not ALPHA.
I'm sure there's
Like,
some weird reason for it. Ow.
Alright, let's see. Alpha with ALPHA was part of the 1947 IATA proposal to ICAO. ICAO is the International Civil Aviation Organization, and IATA. Because they apparently came up with several of these. One of them was like too American, with too many American words, so that they've like rearranged them several times since the war to make it so that it included various languages, or various word languages could whatever. But yeah, they changed alpha to alpha without the PH. I don't know if it's that spelling in a different language or something. Did you get the Triforce shard?
Yes.
It's like, well, I was busy looking up alpha versus alpha. Are you a nice girl?
I'm seeing shit. Now I'm hearing shit. Who the hell's applauding?
Oh no, he's not with you on the boat. What are you gonna do, Rockman?
Indeed, especially since I go into first-person view and the King Red Lion's head disappears along with the car.
I think I told you before, Fish, in that Unknown Dungeon Cerulean Cave thing, where Mewtwo is, go around to the sparkly parts on the floor, and you'll find Ultra Balls, some Pokeballs, and Great Balls, or you could find a Master Ball. And you can also find the golden versions of the berries. So that's where I go, and I just farm those. Like you can pick them up, and then if you just kind of keep walking around for a bit, they'll respawn. So I just like run around in circles. if you want more berries. Those berries also sell for like 1,500. They're pretty nice if you wanted to sell them. Well, if you catch either of those, that breaks the chain. I got like a random shiny Pidgey yesterday. I was about to start a Pikachu chain because I need a decent Pikachu for a Raichu. And I was like 11 in or something, and then shiny Pidgey. So I took the shiny Pidgey. I was like, alright. Oh, and the middle thing in Cerulean Cave on the floor that has all the stuff. The floor with all the stuff will be obvious which floor it is where you can get multiples of the Dome, Amber, and Helix.
Alright, so here we are. Here I am in the dungeon. Gonna take a quick break. If anyone has to leave during the break, bye. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're back.
Okay, I found a cheeseburger to read. A bride who has been engaged for 3 years and with her fiance for longer had a wedding venue planned 3 years in advance because she was doing a PhD program. Her sister announces at a family barbecue that she is pregnant, and although they were planning a wedding in the spring with her fiance, with the sister's fiance, maybe they could move it up. And older sister, can you give me your venue that you've waited 3 years for? Because I'm pregnant and I need it more. Do you want to know the anger and the venom I would be spitting? Just imagine the seething anger. I'm gonna go gossip about this with my mom, and my dad unfortunately can't escape because he's on treatment. And we're both gonna be like, oh, yes, flames and yes, exactly.
Shit! Look at that little punk ass bitch. Car just got prison rape. Oh, guess you're fucked. Prison rape. This is, of course, complete and utter bullshit. Guys can fucking die. Fucker. I hate those fuckers. So now we know. Boomerang. Then ice arrows. Then hammer. Why did they? That's a joy pendant. I'm going to ignore it. I'm guessing that's not good fish. You would have won if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Mewtwo killed everyone. By the way, my father has an extremely well-developed palate. He's eating Cheetos and whiskey right now. I did steal 2 of the Cheetos.
How much of the whiskey?
I did not drink any of the whiskey. He's drinking the whiskey straight. I don't think, well, with ice. I don't think you want to see me drinking whiskey straight. Actually, I don't think you want to talk to me if I'm drinking whiskey straight, because that's going to get me, woo, really fast. And I don't think you want to see me, woo! You pour whiskey where? Down your pants? What are my homies? What's funny, Fish, is I still haven't caught Mewtwo. I just haven't bothered. Like, I caught one that I transferred in from Go, so, like, I have the full everything, but I just haven't caught the one that's naturally in the game. Which I probably should do, because there's something that happens once you do, but spoilers. I could also go fight Red, and I just haven't fought Red.
What?
Cheetos. So I've told you that my husband is a English professor.
Sure.
Well, he posted recently something, what was it, August 9th was the 100th anniversary of the first Zorro story. And he had someone comment people credit Batman as the first superhero, but the commenter was like, you could make a legitimate argument, like someone like Zorro would have been the first superhero, someone who had a secret identity, who was out doing good in a fashion that was extravagant. And my husband actually was kind of like, well, go back even further, the first superhero should be the Scarlet Pimpernel. Because so much of Zorro was based on the Scarlet Pimpernel, and Batman was based on Zorro.
Scarlet Pumpernickel?
Yes.
First of all, Batman wasn't even the first one. Superman was before Batman, so we'll be talking about Batman.
Yeah, Batman. But still.
Welcome back, Cobra.
I thought you would find that to be an intriguing thought. He's like, meh?
Cobra claims she's going to be getting help from me.
And some, even in like Wikipedia, kind of like Ortiz is the writer premise of a daring hero who cultivates a secret identity disguised as a meek or ineffectual manner proved enduring. Zorro, The Shadow, Phantom, Superman, Batman, followed within decades. You do know what this also means, though, right? If we accept that the Scarlet Pimpernel is the first superhero, right?
What?
A woman created the superhero genre.
I don't know anything about the Scarlet Pumpernickel, so...
The Scarlet Pumpernickel was written by a woman. Baroness Emma Orczy.
So, I guess it's a book?
Yeah, Scarlet Pimpernel is a book.
First treasure chart.
Scarlet Pimpernel is the first novel in a series of historical fiction. Written after her stage play of the same title in London. Set in the Reign of Terror following the French Revolution. A chivalrous Englishman who rescues aristocrats before they are sent to the guillotine. Sir Percy Blakeney leads a double life. Apparently nothing more than a wealthy fop, but in reality a formidable swordsman and a quick-thinking escape artist. He is known by his symbol, Scarlet Pimpernel. It's like I took on YouTube once, mostly to see when I caught him, like what his stats would be, and then I didn't save it. But I'm ridiculously overpowered by now, so like a lot of my Pokemon are like 70s.
enemy spoils.
You got a thing. By the way, did you get the first doohickey?
Yes.
All right. I'll mark off the first doohickey.
Who's the cheater? You too? Obviously.
Yeah, that would make him a cheater. Agreed. He's a cheater. Trigger one. Well, you do know you're supposed to, like... Oh, well, I mean, you've caught the other ones. You know you're supposed to actually defeat it, not, like, having to worry about, like, keeping it alive so you can throw stuff at it. You're like, die! And then you're like, now I can get you. Yay! Which at least I think makes it easy, slightly easier in that sense. You got a thing. And your spoil's back. Oh, wait. No, damn it. See? He jumps down off the bed before I could stop him. Yeah. Well, do you have something that maybe could do sleep or something? Or try and freeze him? Mhm. You need to go out. Want to go back up?
Bitch, did I say you could talk? Shut your mouth, jiggle ass. I'm pretty sure the King of Red Lions told you to do whatever I say, including the sexual stuff, and he said no back talk. It's hilarious, don't you?
So I'm looking into getting new glasses because I bent my current glasses over the weekend, and I bent them back, but it's kind of like if I drop them or something else, they're likely to be more brittle now because they're fairly old. So I should replace them now while they're still like on my face versus like them breaking entirely. So I actually figured out from the pair I have now what the brand was, and the brand is still like around, and they have lots of designs and stuff that seem to fit what I have now. So, right, man, what do you think of teal?
I don't know.
I think teal would be a really cool color to have on my glasses.
Great name for a guy who loves hands-on approaches. This room right here is literally the worst.
Oh, wait. Rockman Respect is going to be helping Cobra sometime during his Mega Man 3 stream?
Metaphorically.
I'm fine if you're on Skype with him. I just didn't know.
I'm not going to be on Skype with him.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Ooh, fish. What does that mean? Oh, you mean bring out the other thing so you have two balls going at once? I have just for funsies, but yeah, I really have used. Ah.
That's great. I'm soft locked. Thanks, jiggle ass.
I usually forget about the 2 points. When it's available, there's like a person icon that happens on the lower left. I think you can just like press any button on the other remote to enter. It's been a while. Oh. But did the fight go much easier? Okay, yeah.
Not where I want to be. It's down here. Hey Doom, yeah, that was last stream.
I think it was a day that there were like 4 streams or something going on that you wanted to watch, and Funny might have been in a like a
So in other words, every day.
important part or something. fish. It's fine fish. I had enough. I've caught enough. Or I harvested enough master balls so that when I went to actually catch the birds and stuff, I like beat them in one shot, and then I just master balled them. So you can feel like I cheated. Hi, lizard.
Hey, lizard.
Easy.
God, I hate this. You're not moving at all, you fucking jiggle ass. In the direction that I want you to go.
Did you get the other chart yet?
Oh. I don't think so.
Okay, I'm making sure.
What the? Wait. Lizard, didn't you already subscribe? I mean, I know you did your thing last night, and, like, even if you did not choose to have that notification come up, it's like, I mean, you're already paid, right? Why would the number not be correct? Ugh, I hate this fucking dungeon. That's a joy pendant. That's a joy pendant. That's a treasure chart. That's... That is, yeah, exactly what I wanted to have happen.
Wasn't that fish?
Boy. Anyways, thanks Lizard and anyone else for subbing and stuff. Lizard. Did you fall asleep during the last cartoon? Come on, jiggle ass! Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Dumpy potato tree pile of shit. Can't touch me spoils in the car. Complain about the water temp. I don't know why they don't complain about this dungeon. My left hand is now hurting. Really, how do you want me to deal with this? Spoils! That's been happening to me a lot lately. especially on certain people's streams, it seems like. Fish, or I think Zoda's stream, it happens a lot to me. It'll just freeze if I'm not watching it intently. See, first it was Thursday, then I heard Dad saying it was Tuesday, now you're saying it's a week from Friday. Dad's like, you know, the whole deal's probably going to fall through because, again, the woman is insane. I think he had a argument with her today. Yeah, see, this is what always happens whenever our dad tries to do something. Like, you probably think of 10 examples in our life where he gets involved in a business thing that's supposed to, you know, do one thing and supposed to get us money, and then it just turns into a clusterfuck of everything fucking goes wrong, drags on for months, years, and, you know, it ruins everything, and we lose all this money and never get any money. Started in the 70s when he used to buy apartment buildings and then try to resell them. And there was another time he bought somebody's trailer and tried to resell that. And now, I mean, in this case, he didn't buy anything. He's, you know, acting in his capacity as a lawyer, trying to help someone sell their house, relying on freaking Ratmus to do everything that, you know, should not be relied on, instead of paying people. Plus, the woman is an insane hoarder, as everyone is, it seems. And unless the house sells, no one gets paid. And if it sells for nothing, then no one gets paid. People wonder why I hate business. Ah, die fucker. Yes, that fall did kill him.
Well, many businesses do not go with the whenever the thing's sold, we will get money. Many businesses are like, I get paid regardless. So.
Not the kind of business you do for yourself.
No.
That's the other treasure chart.
But a lot of the stuff Ratmus is doing, he should be paid regardless.
You would think.
Well, I mean, if Ratmus had drawn up a contract, even a simple one, saying, I'm going to get paid this much for hourly work. And if she signed it, boom, contractual obligation.
Yeah, you would think, you know, his lawyer would have done that. Nope. Jiggleass was in the corner. I didn't even see him.
I was in the safety.
Jeez. It's like 3 or 4 rooms longer than it should be.
things where I'm like, cousins coming over and helping you move because the cousins have a truck. That's one thing. Versus, like that's paid for in like pizza and beer or equivalent of that. That's the
Like friends coming over and getting achievements being paid in pizza and Sundrop.
exactly. But the same thing. It's kind of like thank you for the use of your vehicle and moving this stuff. Like what was it? I had friends come all the way to my college town, which was a significant different distance because they had a truck, and I ended up paying them. Well, my parents did, but we went to the melting pot because again, significant difference. Like here, have a $200 meal. 100, but still 150. But yeah, I mean, like Ratmus's time has been taken up with months of work. That is paid for with money. Just like when I'm asked to dog sit people, I am paid for in cash. Like upon, like here you have, like come back. Here's your dog, nice and healthy. Give me my money. I don't even usually give them a rate because most everyone gives me a decent amount anyway. I'm just kind of like at least this much kind of thing, and they usually pay me over that. So I'm not even that expensive. But yeah, it's like cash. Done. Services rendered. Payment. But then, like, there is stuff like free stuff. Like, my grandparents died, and my brother took stuff down to his house to store it for a bit, and then I drove down to his house to pick the stuff up. I'm not paying for that. That's because he's my brother. And yes, I was kind of like, yay, I used you for storage. Do you need all three?
Yes.
Does one have to fall down a hole?
Yes.
That's annoying. I do not know how long Cobra has been live. He's in a place that looks like it has trash compactors that's dropping trash. And he's on these platforms that have an up arrow and these gadgety things. Is he?
Should be Sparkman. You made a whatchamacallit level out of.
Did I? Doesn't look remote though. Oh, maybe. I don't know how I'd have made those metal fly things. Yes. There is a guy with spiky arms and electrical thingies shooting out from the arms to his head. This might be the first robot master or robot guy. Cobra is getting hit much more. Yep, Cobra's dead.
Mega Man 3 Sparkman. Yes, you made a Mario Maker level out of it.
Cool! I don't remember.
Corner jiggle ass.
He's doing a bit better this second time fighting him. More than a bit. Much better. Mostly because it's kind of like, isn't it cheating that your pew-pews go through, like, the wall? Platform things?
Believe me, it's not.
Alright, you won with 2 health left. What's RC?
Royal Crown Cola.
Wait, what?
Rush Coil.
Okay, so he has that one, and then he has Sparkman. Wait, no. Just Sparkman's face is gone. Doom is saying top man. Top man. What if it was topless man?
Rip Chicken Shaker guy.
I hated fighting this boss. Actually, I think I hated taking a picture of this damn boss. Or both.
Fuck taking pictures and fuck this boss. Music is confirmed in Brawl though. Goddamn graboids. This fight is horrible because it's designed in such a way that you can't keep trying to target the goddamn boss and all you get is these little bastards.
Cooper's now fighting a giant cat and losing. Nope, beat the giant cat.
Doom told him to do Top Man because Top Man's easiest without weakness.
Yes. So Doom, Top Man is always the first one I do.
When I was a kid, I stupidly did Magnet Man first, but I have
Learn the error of your
learned
ways.
the error of my ways and now do what Doom says.
Who do you do first?
What?
Who do you do first?
I just said.
I can't. Sometimes I can't hear you because the game is like taking over.
Whoa, hey Gumby, how's it going? I said as a kid I used to start with Magnet
Yes.
Man, but now I've changed to Top Man. Just
Okay,
like
I did not hear the I've changed too, and then it's like
I don't know. I don't like. I don't want to say for sure that I did that because I saw Doom do it on Twitch. I think I may have done the switch before Twitch, so I may have figured that out on my own after years.
Cobra should just die 'cause he's low on health anyway.
Here's something I've never mentioned before, but one of my old childhood friends, the one that we used to go to Indiana Beach with, back in the day, like
Those are
1990,
your only childhood friends, besides Ramus.
early 90s, whenever Mega Man 3 came out, this one friend of mine, he made a little booklet, like the size of an NES instruction manual, and he wrote out like, I think he wrote out like every boss and how many hits it would take from each weapon, and like so the chart and what the best weapon was on each boss, and obviously you can find that on the internet today, but he made a booklet out of paper and wrote everything down himself and must have figured it out himself.
GG fish.
Shit. Yeah, that's totally who I wanted to target. Fucker. Come on!
That was bullshit, I agree. Yay! I think that's a good noise.
Oh, you graboid son of a bitch. I've killed again. Yeah, come on!
You pre-Cambrian jackass! Pardon my French.
Yes, how dare you swear. Damn it.
Okay, Coco's finally gotten the pattern. I had to redo the low. Top man.
All right, so my next stream will be Wednesday, my usual time, 6:30 Central. We will finish the game then, because we don't have that much left to do. I have to go to the dentist Wednesday afternoon, so I'll be complaining about my teeth and gums.
Yay!
We'll pick up the last, pick up the 2 treasures from the charts that I just got. Then there's a Triforce chart with a blue choo-choo, and the Ghost Ship chart with a blue choo-choo. Then the Ghost Ship, then the Ganon Tower thingy.
Sure.
Small fry.
Sure.
I hope Song gets to stream tomorrow. Portal 2 with Ratmus on Thursday.
I'll stream Hexit.
That's not what I want you to stream. Hopefully there'll be a barbecue later tonight, but as of right now, Cobra is doing Mega Man 3 Blind, which is who we're obviously going to raid.
Ratmus is saying Top Man's weapon works on Shadow Man.
That is correct. Alright, so Wind Waker finale Wednesday. Thanks everyone for watching. And anyone who hosted, subbed, whatever.
Nope, he's going for Snake Man.
Well, that's a terrible idea. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Bye everyone. This raid, the fuck?
I have the red thing ready.